Welcome to the Castles of Cork, a journey through Ireland's history. In this 6-part series, we delve into the enchanting world of Cork's castles, each episode revealing the grandeur and mystery of these formidable strongholds. From towering fortresses to secluded treasures cradled in stunning landscapes, we explore the rich tapestry of history that these castles embody. Join us as we traverse through tales of medieval warfare, royal conspiracy, and the architectural splendour that defines them. Prepare to be captivated by the breathtaking vistas and compelling stories of power and prestige. So, gather your sense of adventure and come along on this unforgettable exploration of Cork's majestic castles. As the clouds roll in over the rugged coastline of southwest Ireland, a hidden gem emerges from the mist-shrouded bay. Welcome to Limcon, a place where history echoes through the whispers of the wind and the lapping of the waves. But amidst its serene beauty lies a darker tale, one of piracy and plunder. Behold the imposing silhouette of Limcon's castle, perched upon a rocky promontory like a sentinel of the sea. It is in this castle where William Hull, Deputy Vice-Admiral of Munster, held court over a clandestine empire of buccaneers and freebooters. From this vantage point, Hull oversaw a bustling trade of stolen treasures, defying the might of the English Navy with audacious impunity. In the summer of 1611, the shores of Limcon bore witness to a gathering of pirate lords, led by the notorious Peter Easton. 13 ships, bristling with cannons and manned by a formidable crew, awaited their captain's command. It was a scene of maritime extravagance, where the spoils of piracy flowed like water under Hull's watchful gaze. But who was William Hull, this enigmatic figure who ruled over Limcon's pirate paradise? A former seaman turned pirate kingpin, Hull's journey mirrored the tumultuous era of maritime lawlessness. Knighted in the 1620s, he navigated the treacherous waters of piracy with cunning and guile, amassing wealth beyond imagination. Under Hull's stewardship, Limcon became a sanctuary for buccaneers from across the seven seas, defying the laws of men and nature alike. From the windswept shores of Sherkin Island to the hidden coves of Crookhaven, piracy's grip on the region was unyielding, a testament to Hull's indomitable spirit. Amidst the secluded beauty of Limcon, the Black Castle of William Hull serves as a stoic reminder of the tumultuous days when pirates ruled these waters. Travelling north amidst the verdant woodlands of County Cork, Lohort Castle emerges from the trees like a guardian of the past. But this isn't the castle itself. This gatehouse, once a formidable entrance to a bygone era, stands as a silent sentinel, bearing witness to centuries of tumultuous history. Originally built in 1496 by Gaelic Lord Donogh MacDonagh McCarthy, Lahort Castle has seen its fair share of conflict and conquest. As we pass through the gatehouse, like so many lords and ladies of yesteryear, a tree-lined avenue carries the gaze forward, like something out of a fairy tale. Throughout the centuries, Lahort Castle bore witness to the ravages of warfare. From the bloody Battle of Knocknanis in 1647, where it's said thousands perished in a mere 3 hours, to the onslaught of Oliver Cromwell's forces in 1650, the castle stood as a silent witness to the ebb and flow of history. Under the stewardship of Sir John Percival, 1st Earl of Egmont, in 1715, Lahort Castle underwent a restoration, transforming it into an English-style country estate, adorned with arboretums and ornate gardens. Its grandeur reached new heights under the tenure of John, 2nd Earl of Egmont, whose son Spencer would later ascend to the role of British Prime Minister. In the late 19th century, Lahort Castle found itself in the hands of the Rixon Beecher family, before being acquired by the illustrious Sir Timothy O'Brien. A man of colourful character and a fiery temperament, Sir Timothy left an indelible mark on Cecil Town, bringing with him not only his renowned cricket skills, but also the distinction of introducing the village to the marvels of the motor car. The River Albeg meanders gracefully through the quaint village of Castletown Roach. Its historic mill still stands as a symbol of local industry from bygone times. Towering over the village is the ancient site known as Duncrudda, and is the home of Blackwater Castle. This site, flourishing since the Bronze Age, commands a panoramic view of the river. Throughout the centuries, Blackwater Castle has welcomed a diverse array of legendary figures like Sir Walter Raleigh, Strongbow, and even Michael Jackson. Today, the Blackwater Castle, under the stewardship of the Nordstrom Family Trust, serves as a venue for weddings, private gatherings, and historical tours. Beyond its walls, the castle grounds are a tapestry of historical treasures, from ancient ring forts to medieval manuscripts, each element telling a part of the grand saga of Ireland's rich heritage. This majestic castle, with its layered history and timeless appeal, invites visitors from around the world to step back in time and explore the enduring legacy of its past. Secluded amidst the windswept cliffs of Three Castle Head, Dunloch Castle was originally built in 1207 by Donogh O'Mahony, although the current ruins likely date from the 15th century. The three towering remnants rising majestically against the rugged landscape lend the castle its evocative name. Here, legends intertwine with reality, As tales of the O'Donoghue clan last to dwell within its walls, each befell a tragic fate, as whispers of the supernatural Lady of the Lake haunted its corridors. Some believe her appearance foreshadows impending doom, a chilling warning to those who dare tread upon the castle's ancient stones. And yet, amid these tales, a modern mystery lingers. In December of 1996, French television producer Sophie Toscan du Plantier visited Three Castle Head. There, she encountered what appeared to be the ghostly figure of a woman dressed in white. What Sophie described bears a striking resemblance to the legendary Lady of the Lake, a ghost said to haunt the castle grounds. Tragically, Sophie's visit foreshadowed her own untimely demise, adding another layer of intrigue to the castle's enigmatic history. Ballyclough gets its name from the Irish Baile-Clough, meaning town of the stones, a name that reflects the region's once abundant stone quarries. Originally constructed in the late 16th century, this tower house was a stronghold of the MacRoberts, a branch of the influential Barry family. Through the swirling mists of time, the castle bore witness to the upheavals of 1641 when it was forfeited and passed into the hands of the Purdons, a family that would produce notable politicians who shaped local lore. As the centuries rolled on, the castle saw varied fortunes. It fell into disrepair by the end of the 17th century, but was resurrected in a period of renovation and saw the addition of the farm buildings within the bawn, which are now, much like the castle itself, touching the brink of ruin. Today, trees encroach upon the structure, and its roof has long since collapsed. Yet, even in its derelict state, Ballyclough Castle stands as a sentinel of history, its silent walls echoing the vibrant life it once contained. And yet, amidst the ruins in its dilapidated state, some still call this castle home, as perhaps these pigeons can attest. Travelling to the west coast now, where perched majestically atop a windswept hill, Castle Freak reigns supreme, its grandeur rivaling the breathtaking coastal scenery that stretches before it. Originally conceived as a Palladian mansion by the illustrious Freak family, its opulent halls bore witness to the rise of a dynasty that traced its roots back to Viking heritage. Warriors and audacious adventurers, they amassed considerable wealth and power, their estates spanning over 14,000 acres of the picturesque West Cork countryside. But it was Sir John Evans Freak, the 6th Baron of Carbery, who transformed this noble abode into the neo-medieval masterpiece that stands today. Yet amid its grandeur lies a tale of tragedy and resilience. Ravaged by fire in 1908, the castle stood as a solemn sentinel. Abandoned and forlorn for decades, Castle Freak languished in obscurity, until the return of Stephen Evans Freak, determined to restore it to its former glory. Now, amidst ongoing restoration efforts, Castle Freak stands as a testament to the enduring spirit of Ireland's architectural heritage. With each stone meticulously restored, its towering turrets and magnificent staterooms once again echo the whispers of centuries past. In the whimsical realm of medieval Ireland, cradled along the swift-flowing Albeg River, lies a castle that is testament to the grandeur and resilience of centuries past. Built by the eminent de Barrys in the wake of their conquest of 1206, this fortress stood as a beacon of power overlooking the town of Buttevant that blossomed around it. Oh, the tales woven into its ancient stones, from the valiant defence against Murroch O'Brien in the siege of 1461 to the echoes of Lord Deputy Sidney's occupation during the Elizabethan era, Buttevant Castle has witnessed the ebb and flow of history. Buttevant Castle radiates opulence and splendour. Renovated into a luxurious abode by John Anderson in 1790, it became a haven of elegance, its halls echoing with the laughter of nobility. But as fortunes shifted and time marched on, the castle passed through many hands, each leaving their mark upon the storied walls, until, in the year 1920, the flames of a great fire drove away the last resident, leaving behind only memories and echoes of a bygone era. Kilbritain Castle is a portal to another time, bearing the marks of over 8 centuries of tumultuous history. The fortress began its story in the 11th century as a stronghold of the O'Mahony clan, seafaring chieftains who leveraged its strategic location to oversee trade on the Bandon River. The castle's significance ebbed and flowed with Ireland's own fortunes. By the 19th century, it was a private abode for the O'Connell family. Its strategic value resurfaced during the Irish War of Independence, serving as a garrison for British forces. The castle story took a dramatic turn when it became the target of the IRA's guerrilla warfare. The castle became their very first burning of a Cork big house, setting off a spate of burnings in northwest Cork. Outnumbered and outgunned, the IRA resorted to guerrilla tactics to achieve Irish independence. Redemption came in the 1960s when restoration efforts began to rekindle its former glory, meticulously preserving its architectural heritage while adapting it for modern appreciation. From its origins as a simple tower house to its present complex structure enriched with Tudor and Georgian influences, this castle is not just a structure of stone and mortar. It is a living narrative woven into the fabric of the local community, symbolising the resilience and enduring spirit of the Irish. Moving swiftly north now to the verdant parish of Castlemagner, a tapestry of history and folklore unfurls, reminiscent of a tower from a tale as old as time, where one might imagine Rapunzel herself residing. Here lies the ruin of Castlemagner, a Norman fortress constructed in the early 13th century by the Magner family. Oliver Cromwell once stood in the nearby graveyard with its ancient headstone and whispering tales to meet Richard Magner. Soon after, their relationship deteriorated, and Cromwell sent Magner a letter to be delivered to Colonel Frere, the governor of Cork. Sensing something was amiss, Magner, driven by his gut instinct and mistrust, decided to open the letter en route. To his shock, the letter contained a chilling command: execute the bearer. Magner cleverly had the letter delivered by Captain Beatridge, a loyalist to Cromwell instead. The ruse, however, was uncovered, infuriating Cromwell and forcing Magner to flee to the continent, thus saving his own life through his quick thinking. A small victory against Cromwell, who wreaked devastation throughout Ireland. This castle's story is not merely about the stones and mortar. It's a chronicle of the resilience and a symbol of the community's enduring pride and identity. The Castles of Cork remain as watchers over the land and sea. And it's to the sea we go one final time, returning to the rugged coastline of West Cork. Kilcoe Castle is woven deeply into Irish history. Constructed around 1450 by Dermot McCarthy, the castle was strategically placed to utilise the surrounding waters as a natural defence against invaders. Its location between the shallow mainland approach and the Shield of Mannin Island crafted a formidable barrier. As the English sought to dominate Ireland by seizing castles, Kilcoe alone in West Cork defied their cannon fire, thanks to its robust tower walls and challenging marine approaches. It wasn't until 1603, after relentless raids and sieges, that the castle finally succumbed. The castle was purchased in 1998 by actor Jeremy Irons and underwent a transformation into a private residence. Highlighted by a distinctive terracotta lime wash, it is both a testament to its historical legacy and its continued evolution. If you enjoyed the show, you might consider subscribing, and if you want to be notified about future videos, such as the rest of the Castles of Cork series, you can click on the bell icon to be notified when they're released. Thanks for watching, and have a pleasant flight.